Good day, yogis. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my Venmo and my PayPal information. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please note that I am streaming on Instagram and Facebook, and those lessons are then saved onto the posts, and the same videos are then uploaded into my YouTube channel, which is Simha Yoga Lab. Now, if you're not streaming, or if your streaming audio video is a little bit shaky, I recommend for you to go to YouTube instead. The audio video is far superior on my YouTube channel, and especially if you're not streaming, then it doesn't matter which platform you're watching, right? So you might as well go to YouTube. On YouTube, you can also pull it up on your smart TV, so that is a definite plus. Okay, so today's class is Open Flow, which is level 1 and level 2. In this level, in this Open Flow class, I give a lot of variations, but I also give a lot of verbal and physical instructions. I'm actually doing the practice with you. So if something doesn't seem clear to you, take a look, and I am showing you the pose, and do the best you can to follow all the instructions. I give a lot of verbal cues and alignment cues. If you're working with any special conditions, injuries, etc., limitations, please be very mindful not to go too far with your practice. Pull back a little bit if something is out of your range, and either modify the pose if you know how to do it, or just kind of wait for the next pose until it's more appropriate for you to keep following, right? So please try not to hurt yourselves by doing anything that is not appropriate for your body, and that might put you at risk, okay? So it's really important for us to always be mindful of that. Okay, so for those of you with tight hips or tight lower back, I recommend elevation. So whether you're sitting on a block, a blanket, or a towel, a book also works. Please elevate and make the seated position a lot more accessible for you. If you have blankets or towels, have them near you. If you have straps, blocks, books, things like that can help you along the practice, keep all those things near you. I recommend them on front of your mat, either side, because that's where they're less obstructive. Okay, palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat. And with your eyes closed, lips touching, start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. And as you start to cultivate that breath, let the inhales even out with your exhales. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer, palm front the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call on response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vashtan, Sawa Vushtan, Gato Biwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sabahya, Bihyandraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongating through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head one direction. Ear to one side, roll back, opposite side, roll center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. And back to center again, pause, opposite direction. And then back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine, cutting off your blocks. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side, and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. And back to center again, cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high, extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up, other side. Back to center again. Legs forward, forward fold. Inhale, take it back up with your left leg. Move it so that you're pointing the heel to the corner of the mat on the left side. Step the right foot down so the foot should be slightly away from you, and you should turn the right toes out so you end up with roughly a 90-degree angle. Okay? Let's twist to the right hand behind you, left hand grabbing the outside of the right leg, and twist. Take it back to center, counter twist. Back to center again. Take the right heel back. Legs are roughly 90 degrees. Left hand down, right arm up, and fold forward over the left leg. Take it back to center. Counter twist to the right. Back to center. Support with your left hand down. Raise your right arm about parallel to the floor. Keep the right elbow bent and your fingertips can be soft. Draw the right elbow back. Twist to your left. Draw the right elbow back. Twist to your left. 5 times. Draw the right elbow back. Twist. Draw the arm back. Twist. Draw the arm back this time. Twist and stay twisting. Keep the right elbow bent. Keep the left hand pressing down to resist. Now extend the right arm fully, reaching outwardly, and then reach with your right fingertips and continue to twist. Roll the outside of the left foot to the floor, take the hands down. Walk your left hand further back so you can twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, fold forward just a little bit and reach your right fingertips forward. Crawl the right fingertips further out and go a little bit more. Now, walk your right hand even further to the left. Wind it back even more. And start to fold forward a little bit. You can round your back a little bit and let the head release. Notice the stretch through the front of the right hip, through the quads, as you press your right top of the foot to the floor behind you. Then, as you roll to the outer left leg, outer left foot supporting, using the fingertips to also support and resist as you twist and bow. Good. Start your release. Take it back to center. Roll the left toes back to point upwards, and then counter twist to the right. Take it back to center. Swing the right leg around over the outside of the left leg. See the spinal twist. Right hand behind you, left arm up, and twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Twist to left. Back to center. Switch legs. Right leg. The heel points to the corner of the mat on the right side. Step the left foot down. The foot should be slightly away from you, and the toes turn out 90 degrees with your legs. Left hand behind you. Right hand wraps to the left knee and twisting to the left. Inhale back to center. Counter twist to the right. You can press your left arm to the inside of the left leg. So we're taking a lot of rotation, right? Warming up the spine and the lower back. Right? And then adding shoulders, arms, upper back with all that stretch. Come back to center. Take the left heel back. So you end up with roughly about 90 degrees with your legs still. Right hand to the floor. Left arm up and forward fold. Right, so this is giving you your lower back stretch as well as some hamstring stretch as you fold forward. Inhale, take it back up. Counter twist to the left. Back to center again. Take the right hand down to the floor for support. Raise your left arm. Left arm about parallel to floor, elbow bent, fingertips soft. Draw the left elbow back to wind it up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back 5 times. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. One more time. Draw back. Twist right. Stay here, twisting, so the left elbow stays soft. Now keep the right hand pressing to the floor for resistance. Extend the left arm out fully. Reach the left fingertips and then start to twist. Then take the left hand down to the floor and then start to roll to the outside of the right foot. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale. Start to twist to the right and reach your left fingertips out. If you have a little bit more in you, reach your left fingertips even further out. Walk your left hand in a little bit and a little bit to the right side, so you're deepening the twist. Adjust your right hand to reach even further back and rotate more to the right. So now your twist is a little bit deeper. Then you can also start to bow forward a little bit more. You can round the spine a little bit and let the head release. Now your fingertips are strongly pressing against the floor so that you can use that resistance to twist even more to the right. As you twist to the right, notice the front of the left hip, left quad, left top of the foot. Still pressing strongly down and getting that stretch. As you also press to the outside of the right foot for resistance and stability as you twist. Alright, start to release. Walk it back to center. Also, roll the right toes up and twist to your left. Take it back to center. Carry the left leg around. See this final twist. Half variation. Left hand behind you, right arm up and twist to your left. Back to center. Counter twist to the right. Back to center again. Now, take the left heel to the corner of the mat. So now your feet are about mat's width distance. Raise the arms up high. Keep the spine lengthy. As you hinge on the hips to draw forward. Keep reaching. Keep extending. Then, moving at the shoulders to take the hands to reach the inside of the heels if you can. Inhale. Keep lengthening through the spine. On the exhale, deepen that forward fold. And take it back up. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Let the feet go a little bit further forward, creating a diamond shape. And we'll take a forward fold in a very rounded back position. You can grab the insides of the feet, or if you have a little bit more range, thread the arms underneath the legs and round to fold. Release, take it back up. Swing the knees to one side and then start to walk your feet back to down dog and pedal out the legs. And walking it out side to side. Alright, come back to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, come forward into your plank. On the exhale. Lower all the way down to the belly. Hands stay alongside the rib cage. Point the toes back. Let's articulate your spine even more. On the inhale, lift up. Baby cobra. On the exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher, about halfway. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, maybe a fullest extension. And lower all the way down. Draw the seat back toward your heels with child's pose. Keep it low. Slide forward like a snake into a baby cobra again. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, maybe full extension. All the way down, child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Slither like a snake through into child's pose. Into baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. All the way down. This time, child's pose, and let's stay there for a few breaths. You can rest your forehead, but keep the fingertips crawling forward. Traction your hands to the floor as you reach your tail back and down toward the heels. And let's come back to down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and around the spine. Let's do that 3 times. Kick it up on the inhale. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, right knee in. Kick it up again. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen the front leg, reach up. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Same thing here. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale up. Warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can take the full pose. Right hand directly to the floor. If that's too much of a reach, take the right arm to top the right leg and elevate your torso a little bit. And then everyone left arm up, side angle. Extended side angle. Left palm facing down and reach forward. Half bound, side angle, left arm up and back behind you. So this is what the full pose looks like. If you are modifying, then you're up here. Either pose is fine. So make sure you work with your appropriate position today. On the inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale. This time, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up dog. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up. Left knee in. Kick it up again. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg reaching up. Bend front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up, keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Same thing here. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Left hand directly to the floor for the full pose, or modifying with the left arm to left leg, and then right arm up, side angle. Right palm to face down and reach forward, extended side angle. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm in touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. This time, reaching the arms forward. Inhale, open up the arms, draw back. So go further back than where your shoulders are, right? Exhale, draw the arms forward, parallel to each other. Inhale, draw the arms back. Exhale, draw the arms forward. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, forward. Open it up, warrior two. Reach your left fingertips down, forward and up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. 3 times. Reach left hand, down, forward and up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Tip the left hip back, right hand forward. Your right hand can go to the inside of the right foot if you have the full expression of the pose. If you need to modify, the right hand can go a little higher, up the top of the shin. If you have a little bit more in you can slide the right hand further down and just still be elevated on the shins, right? So those are your options. And then left arm up. This is your triangle. Left palm facing down and reaching forward, extended triangle. Left arm up and behind you, half bind, for your half bind triangle. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse triangle. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee outside the left arm in touch. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist, touch your right arm, kick it back up, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Reaching the arms forward, on the inhale, draw the arms as far back as you can to open up the front of the shoulders. Exhale, draw the arms forward to parallel. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Open it up, warrior two. Reach right hand down, forward and up into warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two, triangle. Lengthen out the left leg. Draw the right hip back, reach your left hand forward. So this time, left hand to the floor, or higher up the shin, or further down the shin for your modification, and the right arm reaching up. Triangle. Palm facing down, reaching forward, extended triangle. Right arm up and behind you, half bind. Now for those of you who are having a difficult time with the hamstrings, right? You can always bend the front knee just a little bit as you rise up, right? So this is what it looks like, right? You want to bend a little bit so that you reduce the tension to your hamstrings, so that then when you come up into reverse triangle, as you come up and reach back, you can lengthen out the front leg again, right? So that's how you can keep the hamstrings safe as you come back up. All right, and then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees. Reach the arms outwardly to the sides and up for chair, and then outwardly. Lengthen out the legs and dive forward 5 times. Bend the knees, arms reach outwardly and up, chair. Exhale, lengthen the legs, arms outwardly and down. Inhale, bend the knees, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees and chair. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and chair. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose, hands come forward by about a foot or a foot and a half or so, shoulders width. Start to shift your tiptoes as you bend your knees. Draw the arms back in space, knees to back, arms gaze forward, and shift forward to balance on your hands. Step the feet back down to the floor. Stay in the front of the mat, bend your knees, come up for chair. Wrapping the right arm underneath the left for eagle arms. Alright, so with the eagle arms, lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, keep the knees bent and round forward 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. This time, inhale, lift and lengthen out the legs, lift up and tip it back. Come back to vertical, bend the knees for chair. Keep your eagle arms, stepping on the right foot. Wrap the left leg over for your eagle legs. So try to take full contact between the top and the bottom thigh. And then if you want to round forward, you can round forward. If you can double wrap your legs, take it. This is your crouching eagle. Stay on the right leg, lift the torso back up. Shiva Navtaraj, dancing Shiva. Release your arms. Left leg draws back, left hand reaching forward. Palm is facing to the right side of the room. Keep that left hand in that orientation, do not turn your hand. And then when you reach back, grabbing the inside of the foot. This will give you the correct rotation of your left arm. Right arm reaching forward. Kick the left heel back. Stay leaning forward here. Airplane, warrior 3. So open up the knee to the left side. Reach your right hand back behind you to grab the inside of the left foot. Reach your left arm out to the side. So this is airplane, warrior 3. So warrior 3 with your torso, airplane with your left arm and your left knee. Start to release, step it all the way back. Warrior 1. Open it up, Warrior 2. Lengthen out the right leg, turn the right toes to left side. Organize your feet, toes are slightly turned in, hands to the hips. Lift up on the inhale. On the exhale, draw forward, straddling for a bend, let the hands come down. Hands are slightly forward from your toes so that it is roughly where your shoulders would be. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Start to take it forward into the forward fold. Take a few breaths here. For those of you who like to invert and you know your inversions here, go ahead and take anything you want. Headstand, forearm stand, handstands. However, if you want to just stay in the forward fold and work on the forward fold of the stretch of the hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back, take all of that and just stay in a very stable forward fold. Those of you in the forward fold will want to take other variations. You can take twisting. Left hand to center, creating a tripod. Raise your right arm up to twist. You can take a few breaths there. Take it to the other direction. Those of you who want to take a forward fold asymmetrically, walk your hands over to the right side. Left hand to grab the right ankle, fold over the right leg. Take a few breaths there, and then go the opposite direction. Alright, so I'll give you 3 more breaths to experiment, to be playful with your poses. Or you can just stay in a straddling for a bend and do nothing more than that. Alright, let's start to finish up. Come back to your straddling for a bend. We're going to go into Skandasana. Alright, so in your straddling for a bend, hands are supporting. Start to bend your left knee and shift the hips over to the left side. Keep your hands supporting. You can always adjust your hands. And then start to pivot to your right heel and roll the toes up toward the sky as you draw the seat toward the left heel. Now try to keep the left heel flat to the floor if you can. If you must stay on your left tiptoes because you cannot draw the heel down, then keep your hands supporting and balance here. Right? So for those of you who are steady, maybe you can take your hands together in prayer. For those of you who are not, keep your hands on the floor. If you're on your tiptoes, right, you're quite vulnerable in the ankles. I do not want you to lose your balance and twist your ankle, right? You're very vulnerable. So if you're shaky, do not take the hands off the floor. Stay with your hands supporting. Much safer for you. Now, if you have the heel to the floor and you don't need your hands, right, then you can take your hands together in prayer and come into this variation. Those of you going further and you want to take a bind, wrap the left arm around the front of the left shin, right hand behind you. Alright, let's release your hands. With your hands supporting, we'll come forward and back 3 times to warm your hips up again. Alright, so hands supporting on the floor. Lunge forward, lunge back. Lunge forward, lunge back. So this also gives you neutralization to your left hip and left leg. And lunge back. This time, sit all the way down. This is a full Skandasana. Now for those of you where sitting down is very difficult for you, right? Elevation. So whether you're using your blankets or your blocks, either is fine. So you're looking to sit on something, right? So that can help you prop up. Another way to do this is stepping the heel to your blanket, right? So this is actually elevating your heel as if you're on your tiptoes. But if you draw the weight back toward your heels and you press down, this might actually give you a very stable position, right? So this works as well. And then find your space to sit down if you can, okay? Right hand to the right heel. So let me take this back. I take this back, right? If you are in Skandasana, let me clarify that better. You need the heels on the floor for this pose, right? Then you can take it here. Your seat should be elevated. Now, since we're sitting down, let me correct that, right? Now, since we're sitting down for the full pose, you should be sitting on a blanket or on a block. This elevation will make it easier. And the heel comes away from your seat just a little bit so you can reduce the tension to your knee. Okay, so this is Skandasana. Right hand to grab the left ankle. Side bend over the right leg and tip over to the right side. Raise your left arm up and overhead. Now, if this extension, left arm overhead, is all that you can do, then keep it here. If you can go further to grab the right foot with your left hand, that is just Skandasana. Now, the modification for that is, let's say as you extend the arms overhead, you start to collapse on the left side. And you start to face downwards, right? Because you just don't have that extension. Then better, right, if you're starting to look down, is to take the left hand behind you. Left hand press into your lower back will give you the ability to use the resistance to then draw the left shoulder up and back. And that might help you rotate to look up toward the sky. Eventually stacking the shoulders one over the other. Opening up the front of the torso upwards toward the sky. That's what you want ultimately, to stack the shoulders and rotate upwards, right? So whether you're in this modified position, just your left arm extending forward, or the left hand binding, you're always looking to stack your shoulders, right? So now I'm also elevating on my seat, right? And if I'm not elevating, that's what it would all look like. All right, let's break. Release, take it back. Hands support to the floor. Lift the seat back up. Hands to the floor in front of you. Transition back forward. And then come all the way back up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back. Lower all the way down to the belly. Reach toes back, hands alongside the rib cage. Elbows drawn back for baby cobra. Press your hands onto the floor. Lift up a little higher. Press your hands to the floor, lift up even higher. So to your fullest extension, your arms can be fully extended or slightly bent, right? If you're not quite there with the full extension of the arms yet. Just holding it here. Right? So this is to give you a back bend, but also to give your hips and your legs a little bit of a rest and a release. And bend your elbows, draw all the way down, and transitioning back to child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. And then take it back to down dog. Step the right foot forward. Low lunge. Left foot forward. Standing forward bend. Feet together. Knees together. Bend the knees. Chair. So arms out to the side and fold forward. Bend the knees. Arms out and up. Chair. Exhale. Lengthen out the legs. Arms side and down. Inhale. Arms side up. Chair, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up for chair. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, come up for chair. Exhale, fold forward. Crow pose. Again, hands come forward about 1.5 feet. Shoulders width. Shift to your tiptoes as you bend your knees. Arms back to arms. And shift forward. Now for those of you who have your headstands here, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, you're just holding into your crow and sustaining your balance. Alright, begin to break. Just step the feet back down, come back up to chair. This time, it is your left arm that wraps underneath your right for eagle arm. So the right arm is on top. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, round to draw forward 3 times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come back up to vertical this time. Stepping on the left foot, wrap the right leg over, eagle legs. So full contact between the top and bottom thigh. Double rock your legs if you and rounding forward. Holding here in your crouching eagle. Stay on the left leg. Lift the torso back up. Shiva Nataraj, releasing the arms. Right heel draws back. Right hand reaching forward. The palms are facing the left side of the room and the thumb is facing up. Do not turn your hand as you reach your right hand back. So reach your right hand back, grab the inside of the foot. The arm is in that neutral position. You're not rotating your arm at all. Left arm forward. Reach back as you lean forward. Shiva Nataraj, dancing Shiva. Airplane, warrior three. Reach your left hand back to grab the inside of the right foot. Right arm reaching out, right knee reaching out. Torso comes to parallel the floor for warrior three. Right arm, right leg out to side for airplane. So this is your airplane, warrior three. Release your right foot back. Step it back. Warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg. Turn the left toes to the right side, straddling for a bend. So organize your feet. Toes are slightly turned in, heels a little bit wider. Hands to the hips, lift up for the back bend. Exhale, forward fold. You can keep a slight bending of the knees as you take it forward. So your hands come down to the floor, about a foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Take it more deeply forward into forward fold. So again, you have any options you want to take. Headstand, forearm stand, handstands. If you want to twist to one side, you can twist, or the other side. Now this time when you twist, maybe you want to take a half bind, the left hand behind you. That might help you to open up the shoulders a little bit more, and with that resistance, deepen your twist. So make sure you take both sides. Same thing, if you side bend, you're forward folding over one leg. Lean forward over that leg, and then the left hand come back behind you and fold. And then go to the other side, right hand back behind you and fold. Alright, so take the next few breaths at your own pace. Alright, if you're staying straddling for a bend, stay there. Or you can deepen your forward fold by turning your hands the other direction and use your palms as grippers and walk them back in space and press your hands down for resistance to forward fold more deeply. So you have all those really good options. Alright, start to finish up your variations. We're going to start to go towards Skandasana. First moving it through the hip stretches, and then we'll take the full pose. Alright, so for those of you who have a difficult time keeping the back heel down, right? So this is where if you have a blanket or a towel, you can step on the heel. So I'll give you better instructions on this side. I didn't think of it on the first side until I started talking about it. Alright, so let's start to move your way out. So with your hands supporting, right? If you need to blanket, have it nearby. Start to bend your right knee. Draw the seat toward the right heel. Pivot to your left heel and turn your toes up. For those of you who are easy to keep the heel down, stay there. So for those of you who are having a difficult time, step on the blanket with your heel, step on the towel with your heel. That way you slightly elevate it and makes the pose a lot easier for you to hold. Alright? Then maybe with that support structure, maybe you can raise your hands together in prayer and twist here. And then, perhaps, taking the bind. Wrap the right arm around the front of the right shin, left hand comes back behind you to twist. Alright, so I'm going to come out of the propped up position now and take the full pose. The full bind. Alright, Let's start to release your hands to the floor. We're going to come forward in the lunge and draw back, and we'll do that 3 times. So hands are supporting. Lift back up, step the left foot down, and lunge forward. You can always adjust your hands however you need. Exhale, adjust back for the lunge, adjust forward, adjust back, forward, and back. Stay here this time, sitting all the way down. And so for those of you who are needing a little bit of help, right, you're either sitting up on a block or a blanket. So this time I'll demonstrate it here. So hopefully you can see me much better this time in this orientation, right? So if you're taking the modified position, you're sitting on a block or a blanket. Otherwise, you're sitting directly on the floor. Left hand to grab the right ankle. So using that as support, you're pulling the hand against your ankle so that when you lean over to the left side, you have a support structure to hold you up. And then reaching the right arm overhead. Right? So again, for those of you, reaching arms overhead forces you to start to rotate your face down because you don't have that rotation. Right? And the right shoulders begin to draw down. Then you want to take the half bind instead. Right hand behind you. Use that resistance to stack your shoulders. Draw the front of the right shoulder up and back so you're stacking, and then maybe side bending a little bit more here. So this could be a very nice place for you to start building this pose, right? And for those of you who are taking the full position, you are binding the hand to the foot, the right hand to the left foot. So this is Skandasana, God of War. Three more breaths. All right. Begin to release. Come back up. Your hands are one on front, one on back to help you to come back up to the squatting position. Then step the left foot back down, come back up into Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. Reach your toes back. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Lower all the way down. This time lift up, baby cobra, and hold. Press into your hands, lift up a little higher. Press into your hands, lift up even higher. And holding it here. So again, if you don't have the full extension of your arms, you have to bend your elbows a little bit, that's fine. And take it all the way down, tuck the toes, press back up into a plank, and then down, down. Left leg up, pigeon. Left knee in toward the nose. Land that shin to the floor. Angle out the left knee out to the left side. So the thigh angles out. You're on top of the right shin. Left shin, sorry. Inch the right knee further back. Walk your hands back, sitting up tall. So this is where you start to check out your positioning, right? Your foundation. With your left thigh angling out to the side, you're actually balancing on a triangle. You should not be sitting down on the left seat. You should actually be balancing on your shin and the seat is off the floor. That'll give you the opportunity to measure out your hips. Your hips should be pretty level. You can feel your imbalance, right? If you're feeling like you're sitting on one side and you're falling to that side, you should feel pretty level here. Then your spine should be pretty vertical. And once you measure all that out, feeling pretty balanced, then walk your hands forward. You can lower your forearms and stay on your forearms. Or you can take it lower and rest your forehead to your hands. So you have a bunch of breaths here. I'll give you about 10 breaths, right? For those of you who like a lot of variations, work quickly, right? So you don't have a lot of time here. So if you're working on variations, start taking them. If you're staying here in a passive pigeon, this is a great place for you to just kind of sit and allow breath and gravity to do most of the work for you. Right? If you want to keep moving, you want to work on different shapes, right? You have your mermaids. Binding right hand to right foot, kick it back, raise your left arm up. So this is where the triangle that you created with your legs helps you to balance, right? If you are lining up the left hip with the left knee, you're probably falling off to the left side. If you angle out the left knee to the side and your thighs angling out to the side, that actually helps to keep you centered, right? It keeps you balancing on the shin instead of falling off to the side. So make sure that you create that proper structure to balance on. You have about 3 more deep breaths. All right, begin to make your way back, coming out of your variations and walking your hands back in, lifting your torso up. Coming back to the down dog by tucking your right toes behind you, press into your hands and lift the left leg, and then step it right back to the down dog. Right? Start to pedal out the legs and bring some movement back to your legs, and that will also bring circulation back to your legs. Moving it around side to side. All right, start to make your way back to the stillness of down dog. And then second side, raise your right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land shin to your floor. So point your right toe position, shin to your floor. Start feeling for the right knee, right thigh, angling out to the side, 30 to 45 degrees. With your hands supporting, inch your left knee further back to lower your seat, untuck the toes. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Pelvis should feel pretty level, spine should be pretty vertical, and you should feel balanced, right? If you did this right, you may not even need your hands to help you feel balanced. Okay, once you set all that up, forearms down or pillows with the hands. Your choice. And then, of course, staying here, those of you working with your variations, you can come back up, work on anything you want. For example, you can take your mermaid 1, grabbing the outside of the left foot with your left hand and kick back. When you kick back, that lengthens your arm, brings tension to your arm, your shoulders, and perhaps even taking your torso more vertically, perhaps even a back bend, right? So that's the balance that happens. You have to bring the weight back and kick the foot back. That tension of your arm, this is the bowing effect, right? Just like a bow and arrow. When you kick back, that brings tension into your arms and shoulders, draws the torso back. So now, with that resistance, you can counterbalance, right arm reaching forward and up into a back bend. So this is your mermaid 1. All right, so you have a few more breaths here. All right, beginning to make your way back. Lift back up, walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes under, press into your hands, lift up, lift the right shin, and step it back to down dog. And again, take lots of movement here, side to side, pedaling out the legs, and that helps to bring circulation back. Alrighty, when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands. your seat down to the floor. With your hands supporting to either side of you, slide the hands out, and that helps you to carry some of the weight of your torso as you slowly lower onto the back. In a reclined position, left knee comes in, left arm stays out to the side as you twist to the right. So you can use your right hand to our left leg to give yourself a little bit more weight on the left side to twist deeper. Take back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the left. Back to center again, hug both knees in. Stepping the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, feather relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turned out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, let the shoulders, let the head release. Let it all go in your Shavasana, feather relaxation. Begin to draw the breath back in. Start to move the fingers and the toes. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for on. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, sealing in practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. I really appreciate your time and your efforts. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code, if you're prompted for it, is 8096. Classes are $10 and $5 if you're having a difficult time. Please share with your friends, let people know through word of mouth. If you see anything on social media, Instagram and Facebook, please share. I'm streaming on Instagram and Facebook, and then they get saved onto the archives, onto the posts. I also upload the videos onto my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab, and the audio video is much better on YouTube. So if you're not streaming with me and you're just watching this video, you might actually want to choose to go to YouTube instead. You can also pull it up on your smart TV. So all those are really good options. I hope to see you soon. Be well. Take care.